Salmon Skyrun takes place in an awesome part of our country. This area here, Lady Grey, it's like the gateway to almost South Africa's own alpine wilderness. It's such a remote area that people don't really get to explore much. And every year, people from all over the country come to take part in the Salmon Skyrun, where we traverse this awesome mountain range at an average altitude around 2,500 to 2,600 meters. And when they leave here, if they've been here for the first time, they're in awe that we've actually got such a beautiful, untouched, wild, rugged mountain range that people can actually have the pleasure of enjoying. So this area is ideally suited for a ultra distance, ultra tough mountain run, and there's no other place I don't think in South Africa where you can get such remote, rugged mountains that we can get 200 plus athletes across safely and in an event of this nature. So yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else that we could actually be hosting an event like this other than this area, the terrain, the people, the hospitality. Yeah, it just fits us like a glove, and we're very honored and privileged to have these private landowners affording us the opportunity of traversing their land and having like the local community just grasp us, and almost we've become like a family with these people. And yeah, for us this is the home of the Salmon Skyrun. The biggest thing that athletes are gonna face is the fear of the unknown. First of all, this is an unmarked route. If you haven't done this route before, to go out into the wilderness, into rugged remote wilderness, on an unmarked route, knowing that you are responsible for getting from point A to point B solely, you don't follow little breadcrumbs. You've got to use your knowledge, equipment, the terrain to get there. I think that's a huge factor when it comes to being a challenge to a lot of the athletes. The second aspect is the the open spaces. You know, when you get up there and you do a 360 panoramic view and you see nothing man-made, you suddenly realize that, hey, but you're like just a small little speck in a mighty world. And if everything is dependent on yourself to make sure that you and your loved ones or your friends or your group get home safely. So there's no call 911 or phone a friend or just come and fetch me. You've started the challenge. You've got to finish the challenge, and in between, it's you, your feet, your mind, and your fitness that gets you there. And luckily, you know, the community of skyrunners and of trail runners in general is of such a nature that everyone like pulls together. But still, you realize that there's no doing stupid things up here, because if you get hurt, it's going to be a seriously big effort to get you back to safety. So I think just that remoteness, that being out there, dependent on your natural instincts, is what's going to be a huge eye-opener to a lot of athletes that don't know this route.